Hey, the Breakmaster here, and it's gonna be my Hyouka episode 17 review. This was a good episode, very nice conclusion to this whole mystery with the Jumanji thingy. So it was good. It was a good episode. I really enjoyed this. You know, Chitanda has a nice, commentary kind of voice over the radio. You know, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. She was doing pretty well for herself. And so that's what the first thing we really see in this episode is that she ends up promoting Classic Club. Everyone go to the Classic Club. Let's protect the manuscript because they made a manuscript for this thing, so it's supposed to be protected. Like let's protect the manuscript and do our best, whatever we can. Also, buy the books. Buy the books. Buy the anthologies. Yeah, do it. And so I mean that was basically she promoted it well. So it's 2 thumbs up for her. She promoted that, and so everybody at the Classic Club trying to protect it, looking around like, where's Jumanji at? Where is he at? Where is he? And stuff. Looking around. And he still got him. He still got him. I was like, and the thing is, I was looking at it the whole time, like, when did he do this? This is a crazy thing because everyone's just sitting there, right? Everyone's just sitting there looking around, like, where's this guy at? And then all of a sudden, Satochi's phone rings, and like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, after the phone rings, because everyone's looking over there, all of a sudden, whoa! A freaking explosion happens right behind Satochi. Satochi's like, whoa! So and the manuscript got blown up and it was on fire. So, yeah, done right there. And then after that, the book, one of the anthologies on the ground. And that was where the card is, and that was the mystery. Like, that was it. He finally got the last target. That was his last target. So it's like, dang. So they couldn't even get him. Like, oreki didn't figure this out. Crap, But no, he actually did figure this out. He figured it out before this whole incident happened. And it's crazy, and this is funny how this all went together. And the thing is, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I am not explaining this little thing that oreki explained in this episode here. I'm gonna give you the gist of what this whole mystery thing was about, basically, because that's the whole point of this. Is what was the mystery about exactly? And so then, prior to that explosion, prior to that time, let's go back a little bit. Apparently, oreki did figure it out, and he ended up confronting the person that was doing this whole thing. And I'm like, oh crap, he actually figured it out even before this time. So 2 thumbs up. So basically, here's what happened. He ends up meeting this guy, and the guy that we see, his name is Tanabe, and we've seen Tanabe before. I think he's part of the executive committee. Yeah, he's part of the executive committee. We've seen this guy before, so it's like, it's Tanabe? And so he's like, I know it's you, dude. And he starts going on explanation. He's like, oh, this is not valid information. He's like, no, it is. And he goes on, and he's like, okay. Good job. You found me out, man. You did good. You did good. I'm surprised you actually figured this out. All I thought was like Anjo was going to, not Anjo, but Kageyama and some other people are gonna be able to find this out. I'm surprised you found it out. That's good job. And the thing is, while oreki was explaining all this, Satoshi's watching from the background, like, oh no, he's all butthurt because he couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh no, So he's just watching the whole time and everything. And so basically, what the whole gist of this whole mystery was is that Tanabe wanted Kageyama to draw again. He wanted him to decode this message, because this whole entire message was actually similar to the story. Is basically the Kurjavak's order, and I think Tanabe helped write that, or he has the manuscript for that or something. So the whole point is he has the script, and I think he helped write this and stuff, and he wanted Kageyama to draw it up because Kageyama is the artist that made the course by midnight, and so he wanted him to do that. He wanted him to make that the Kurjavak's order and stuff like that, and just make more manga and stuff, because the thing is he's a good writer, he has good thoughts and stuff, and he's a great artist. Like, it's a waste not to just use your talents. This is your talents. This is what he really wanted him to do. So he was like upset for the fact that he doesn't want to use his art. He doesn't want to draw like that. He only draws for fun. And he also wanted to keep Anjo's spirit alive, because Anjo, I think, was also the one that wrote this stuff and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of cooperation. Like, 3 people made the course by midnight, basically, is what I'm getting at. And he just wanted them to get the message out to them, basically, by doing this whole Jumanji thing, basically. And so, yeah, that's what was going on, and that was at least the whole gist of things. So Tanabe was the one that did all this, and oreki figured this all out. And now the thing is, it's funny, like I said, this is prior to the time where the manuscript got blown up and stuff like that. This hasn't happened yet, So apparently, this is what oreki did. And this guy's a smart dude. He's very smart. Because at I think it was the last episode, oreki found out you can sell stuff online through their school website. So, since he's on the executive committee, I think he has some control of the website and stuff like that, and he needs to get orders. He's like, basically what we can do here is that I'm not gonna rat you out. If I can help you finish this whole, Jumanji thingy, but if you help us, I can, sell our anthology, sell these books, sell all like 30 of these books right here on the school website. If you can do that for me, I won't say anything about you being Jumanji, and everything will go off without a problem. And so that's what his deal was, and then he just gives him kind of like an explanation how this can help and stuff. Like, since he's like, how is it gonna be popular basically? How is this gonna sell well on the site? Well, because the whole Jumanji incident, it's gonna spike up. People are gonna be buying the books and stuff like that, and so you sell it on the site. So and it'll be really popular. People want to buy it because all this whole incident and stuff. And so that's what happened. And so he's like, all right, this is a good idea. I can see if I can get some people to agree to this, and so we can sell it on there. So that's what the whole deal was. He made a deal to sell the books, to not rat out Tanabe about this whole Jumanji incident. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. And the thing is, the books were selling like crazy. It's like hotcakes when there was time when people were going in like, I would like to buy a book that's 200 yen, please. I like to buy a book that's 200 yen, please. 200 yen, 200 yen. Ching, come on, you know what I'm saying? So he's racking out the money. I was like, oh wow. And so at the end of the day, they only have 4 books left. I'm like, wow, they did it. I mean, this whole thing right here, they did it. So, and the thing is, she saw this whole thing. And like I said, the whole festival's over now. The culture festival is now done for, and Satoshi had his own expectations for himself, thinking he could find out who Jumanji is. He's just feeling down on himself that he couldn't figure it out. And he's like, I gotta remember, I'm only a database. A database can't come to conclusions. So I just couldn't do it. And he's just feeling bad. And he was talking to Miyako while saying all this stuff. And Miyako just grabs him. Miyaka and Satoshi relationship. I don't know. Oreki Tanda relationship. What? Oh, yeah. Sound good? It sound good to me? You sound good to you? Okay. Yeah. So that was it. They were talking right there. And so then we end up seeing Miyaka. And there's another thing you want to know right here. It's very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. Miyaka ends up running into Ayako. Ayako looks so different without the freaking cosplay on. Like, I didn't even know that was the same person. I seriously didn't think it was the same person. When I saw it, I was like, who is this? And she said, Koichi. I'm like, who is Koichi? Huh? And it was actually Ayako. But apparently, she ends up trying to give him the Course by Midnight book, and he's like, I actually read that before. I was friends with her and stuff, and I was never really into manga. Well, I'm not sure if she was referring to herself or her friend. Like, her friend wasn't really into manga, so but she drew manga anyway, and then bam, Course by Midnight happened, and then she's like, it is a masterpiece. I was so enthralled by it. I only read it halfway, and I want to do that. And if I do finish reading, I'm going to tell her and call her because they haven't talked in a while. And like, hey, it's a book. This book's amazing. I can't believe it. Like, that's I guess she didn't want to admit to her feelings about how good the book was. I guess what she was saying. So she tried to make it to where it seems like not everybody's gonna like it, or she tried to get this whole weird opinionated kind of aspect, this kind of thought in her head that she kind of wanted to avoid the book. That's why she has it. She still has it, just way in the back of her closet. She doesn't want to see it anymore. She just doesn't want to have the thought of it, I guess. And then she draws something on the pole, and then she walks away. And apparently, what's on that pole was his cat, and this cat was off this manga that Miyako was reading in bed one time when she was trying to find the book. Find the Course by Midnight, and she looks at it, she's like, oh my god, she's the artist for that thing. She's like, oh, mind blown, so she's like, she started freaking crying and stuff. Like, what is going on? So, like I said, job well done for the Hyouka clan right there. They ended up freaking selling all their books. They only have four books left. There's 4 of them, so like, let's buy another copy. So they did that. And so they end up going out to eat is what they're gonna be doing. So I'm guessing gonna keep all that money. So that's what they're gonna use it for, to go out to get some good food and talk about the whole mystery. Because the thing is, Oriki's not supposed to tell this to Chitanda for the fact that he used some underhanded methods to try to sell the books. You don't want to tell him that he figured it out and then he kind of did this, So, cause I make Chitanda be like, oh, I'm not curious no more. I'm sad, So he's like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to her. And then the thing is, freaks out to see messing with him. He's like, oh, we know about he figures something about the mystery actually, so he can talk to you guys. And Miyaka doesn't really know too much about it either because she's been to the manga society for so long, and so she wants to hear the story. And so Chitan's like, I can put all my curiosity to this now. It's like she's just all like, this is funny when she said it. I was like, wow, okay. So that was it right there. That was done for the whole thing. They end up going to eat. So Riki's gonna have to try to explain this to him, which I'm not sure how. The next episode is going on to a different mystery. I kind of miss this mystery though. This was a very good mystery. I'll have to say it's probably the best mystery out of out of this show so far. And I really like this Jumanji mystery thing. It's really good. So I'm curious how they're gonna make this mystery. You know, I wonder how good this is gonna be. You know, I look forward to seeing what's next. I really like this show. I'm really enjoying it. I love the characters in here. Or you just freaking beast. You always figure it out. I was hoping he figured it out before the incident happened, because when I saw the incident, I was like, crap, he didn't figure it out, but he actually did before that. So I was like, thank you. So yeah, leave your comments below and tell me what you think of the episode. Like this review. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Hyouka reviews. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.